Okay, now in emergency situations, people take a look at water and they look around, and again, it's not really that much of a concern until emergency situation takes place. That's because we're mostly water and we cannot survive very long without water. In fact, we can do without food for a long time. Some people do without it for a month, weeks, days. But water is something that you cannot do without. Water, and like air, needs to support our life and our body. Now, with water, the key thing is not only water, but the quality of water that you're drinking is very important. And in a survival situation, who knows where that water is coming from? And there are just a lot of different things that could possibly be in water. Now, quite simply, if you want to get rid of some critters or worms or cryptosporidium or things such as that, you can simply boil the water. And the water will, those critters or worms or whatever else bacteria that's in there should be eliminated if you let that water boil for a while. Now, if you let water boil long enough, you'll see all sorts of other contaminants in that water. Now, those could be toxic or poisonous too, because in today's world, you really have to be concerned with the water being contaminated purposefully. And anything else in your water could lead to sickness as well. And any other contaminants in your water prohibit your body from working at its optimum level. So water in a survival situation is generally the first thing that you take a look at, along with having some sort of fire or a way to distill it. We're so proud to have and offer a survival water distiller, which is guaranteed basically for a lifetime. And we invite you to take a look at our survival water distiller video. It'll show you and gives you directions of how to use it and when you can use it. And it's great in any emergency situation. You can even distill seawater. And it's so compact and versatile that you'll want it. Now, a lot of people who buy distilled water from us realize this, and they also buy a survival water distiller. Also, people who have bought survival water distillers will also buy our electrical water distillers as well, because they know the value of the distilled water. So make sure that that you drink distilled water. A lot of times, we sell a lot of these, by the way, distillers to Africa and other places of the world as well, because the bottom line is they can have, the people there can have the best medication, have the best doctors, but if they're drinking contaminated water, which is what they get from their wells, then their ability to get well is really minimized, and a lot of people's health is not improved. So in order to have the best health, you have to have the best water, and that's distilled water. Thank you for listening. My name is Frank Mendez.